My dear students, today we will continue the colloids. In that, preparation of colloids in various methods. Colloids are prepared by two methods. First one is Bridges arc method. In this method, gold soul, silver souls are prepared from this method only. The gold and silver soul is prepared by using the Bridges arc method. An electric arc is struck between the two metals electrodes which are placed closed to each other in a deionized water. So here two electric arcs are struck between, means both have in struck between two metal electrodes which are placed closed to each other in a deionized water tank. So taken in a beaker. So the beaker is placed in an ice bath containing KOH solution. So that beaker containing deionized water, so that should be placed in a ice bath which is containing KOH solution. So after that, the amount of heat produced by electric arc. So when you supply the electric current to the electric arc, so they can be producing the heat in a water bath. So after that, the deionization will start, means water vapors are formation. The metal and these vapors are condensed in a dispersion medium, the converted into soul particles. So all the water vapors are evaporated from the beaker, so left over the beaker are dispersion medium and which is converted into soul particle. Here we can see the diagram. Here two electric arc struck between the two electric arc. So when which is electric beaker containing deionized water which is placed inside the ice bath which is containing the KOH solution. So here the metal electrode can be deionized water plus KOH. So here all the water vapors are slowly evaporate from the beaker and it will be converted as a soul particle. So such type of the methods are used in the preparation of gold soul or silver soul or platinum, such type of the metal soul. So next method of preparation is peptidization. This process of converting an precipitate into a colloidal form by shaking it with an electrolytic solution called peptidization. So here the converting the precipitate of the any substance of the colloidal form by shaking, so mixing it with an electric solution is called as peptidization. So it is a reverse of coagulation of soul. So coagulation means to formation of the solid is called coagulation, but it is a reverse process of peptidization. So some ions from the electrolyte gets absorbed on another and forming a colloidal solution. So here during this peptidization, some of the electrolytes which can be absorbed to one another during the mixing or during the shaking or with electrolytic solution, it forms a colloidal solution. So these are the two methods, simple methods of the preparation of colloidal solution. So one is Bridges arc method and another one is peptidization process. Okay. So next we have the purification of colloidal solution. So here one of the important method is dialysis. So the process in which the particles of colloids separate from those of crystalloids by passing through a semi-permeable membrane is called dialysis. So this is the dialysis process. So here the process of the particles of colloids separate from those of crystalloids by passing through a semi-permeable membrane. So these membranes having the passing the colloidal solution through the semi-permeable membrane. So this process is called as dialysis. The apparatus used for this process is called as dialyzer. So here the one of the important animal membrane is used, so that is act as a semi-permeable membrane, and there is a filled with a Sol particles, means colloidal solution, which having the positively charged ions or negatively charged ions. Then there is a surrounding which having the distilled water is passed through the container, then which is also act as a dialyzer. So here it become passed, that whatever the distilled water is passed through the inside the semi-permeable membrane, so it becomes a separating the impurities, or so make the purity of the colloidal solution. Then whatever the important solution is in the dialyzer or the semi-permeable membrane is passed through the outside the membrane, and it will be collected in a distilled water, so that comes out of the upper part of the container. So here, yes, a bag is of semi-permeable membrane is taken and containing impure solution, that is colloidal solution, into it, and it is seen that the ions, that is impurities, continuously pass through the pores of the membrane into distilled water. Such a separation is dialysis. The important application of this type of the dialysis is purification of blood by a artificial kidney machine. So here the dialysis process is maximum is used in the medicinal or medical field to purification of the kidney or the purification of blood. So next method of purification of colloidal solution is electrodialysis. So it is also same applications of dialysis, but the electrodes are used in this method. It is a more advanced technique of purification of colloids. So here electrodialysis is a process of dialysis carried out under the influence of electric field. The ions present as impurities in the colloidal upon diffusion into distilled water are attracted by the metal electrodes. So here we have seen the container which is containing the distilled water. We are applying the two electrodes, one is positive and another one is negative electrode, which is having the attraction of the ions from the colloidal solution, which is having the positive and negative ions, that is impurities. So here the diffusion means all the impurities of the colloidal solution attracted by these electrodes. So they get discharged at their corresponding electrodes. The extent of purification is more than compared to ordinary dialysis. So here, as you comparing with the dialysis process, this electrodialysis is very more applicable, and purification is more than the dialysis with the application or applicable of these electrodes. So it is very fast dialysis process in the electrodialysis. Then the electrodialysis cannot be used for non-electrolyte impurities present in a soul. If the colloidal soul having the impurities, then only this electrodialysis is applicable. If there is a non-electrolytes are present in the colloidal soul, this electrolysis is not applicable, because it is basically work from the attraction of impurities by the positive and negative electrodes by the attraction of the electrolytic force. Next, we have the properties of souls. Then very important property of colloidal soul is Tyndall effect. So the scientist name is called Tyndall. In the year of 1869, observed that when a strong beam of light is passed through a colloidal solution placed in dark, the path of the light gets illuminated. So here, when the colloidal solution and one is non-colloidal solution, which is a true solution. So true solution, no scattering of light takes place. Then another one is we have the colloidal solution, that scattering of light. When you have passed the light source on both the medium, so there is a no path of a light gets illuminated in a true solution, because of all the components of the soul is completely dissolved. But if there is a colloidal solution, they are not dissolved in the medium, so it can be shown the path of light get illuminated. So you have seen the flash of light and it formation the Tyndall cone in the medium. So when you observe under the microscopic observation, so this is called Tyndall effect. So this phenomenon is due to the scattering of light. So when the particles have absorbed the light source, it can start the scattering. So here you have seen the flash of light, that is called scattering of light by the colloidal particles. So in this case of true solutions, the ions and solute molecules are very small and completely dissolved in the medium of the solution. So the scatter of light is not possible in the true solution. Thus the path of light not visible in a true solution. The illuminated path of light in a colloidal is called as Tyndall cone. So here we have seen the dark patch or dark lines. So it can be forms the Tyndall cone. So that effect is called as Tyndall effect. So next, one more important property is Brownian moment. So when a colloidal soul is examined under a microscopic observation, all the particles are present in the dispersed phase are found to as shining peaks of light or shining sparks of light. They are found to be in a constant random motion, so changing their direction abruptly, means continuously they have changing their direction and with a shining flash of light. So this continuous rapid zigzag moment, so there is no constant moment, so they are having the zigzag moment in the medium. So that moment of a colloidal particle in a dispersion medium is called as Brownian moment. So there is a random motion by the charge of the light and particles of the colloidal solution, so it changing their direction in the zigzag moment. So it is called as a Brownian moment. So this Brownian moment is helps to identification of the movement of the shining particles in the medium. It is also one of the important properties of the colloidal solution. Then lastly, we discuss about the applications of colloidal solution. So here, So few applications of colloidal solution: to prepare the coagulation of rubber gives natural rubber. So the natural rubbers can be formation by the coagulation of rubber. Then second one is sewage water is disposed of. Then sewage water is having the so many impurities, so we have to make the purification of sewage water by the colloidal solutions. So formation of river delta, when the both the rivers can meet together, it forms the delta in that area, so it becomes as a formation of the colloidal solution. The colloidals are easily absorbed, therefore used in tonics of the cod liver oil, ointments, wicks, iodex. So such type of the ointments or pain relieving medicines can be prepared by the colloidal solutions. Okay, this complete the colloidals.